Alright guys, so a brand new update for No Man's Sky has been teased. It's very likely to be Worlds Part 2, but it could also be an expedition. We have a brand new emoji as well as a bunch of screenshots from Hello Games, something that they have never done before prior to a new update. Also, internal Steam branch has been updated, so let's jump right in. Now, taking a look at the internal Steam branch, the latest update has happened 3 hours ago at the time of making this video. Internal branch has already gone through a bunch of changes, so it's very likely that we're looking at mere days until the new update drops. Also, Sean Murray posted this series of tweets in the past few days, starting with September 1st. It seems to be a bunch of vases, or at the very least, that's what I'm seeing. And he started doing so on September 1st. So it's very likely that Wednesday, Thursday is when we're starting to see the new update dropping. Or the new expedition, because it could go either way. What's interesting is that Sean also posted these two new in-game screenshots allegedly of the new update. If that is the case, that's quite unprecedented because he literally never has done this before. Prior to a trailer dropping, it was always emojis or just straight up the trailer. So this is quite new over here. It also seems to contain a hidden message, but nobody has cracked it yet. So at the time of making this video, we don't really know what it means. However, it does seem that it's a very cool looking planet. So this is a very rare scenery even for the current version of the game. At the very least, looking this epic. And there are some immediate things that pop up. One of them is the fact that this flock of birds seems to be way more organic and way more realistic than the typical flock of birds that we have in the game, if you can even call them that. They usually just roam around aimlessly without really any AI or anything to make them appear like real flocks of birds. So this could be a hint, or maybe it's just like random how these birds appeared in this very screenshot moment. I've also seen a number of players mentioning that the draw distance of grass in this screenshot appears much better than in game, but I'm just not seeing it. I mean, you can clearly see the break-off point over there as the fog starts forming, and to be honest, I'm playing on the max settings of the game on the PC. It looks pretty much the same on my system, especially on Green Planet. However, we do have a second screenshot which appears to feature something also completely new, which are some of these new vases slash urns. And this is also another hint to the urn emoji that Sean Murray also posted. Also good to know that this is yet another screenshot, and we can see that the render distance of this grass is quite typical. We can see the break-off points pretty clearly. This is like even worse, I would say, than the version that I have on PC. I'm pretty sure that this could be on the PlayStation 5. Maybe that's where they took this screenshot of. Also, it's not completely unprecedented for them to include some new technology that they've been working on, especially one that may be featured in Light No Fire. Like we already talked about, how the water physics clearly come from Light No Fire, or at the very least at some point they thought about implementing that in that game too. So I do wonder if we do have some improved AI or maybe some new mechanics that will make their way in No Man's Sky, and will we also see them in Light No Fire? And if you missed it, well, Expedition 14 just ended and the new one should start really soon, but I was really impressed by all of the rewards we got from Liquidator's Expedition. Specifically, all of those components for the Minotaur. We also get a new weapon, which is basically the flamethrower. I will say that I do love the new looks. This new armor set looks really interesting, and the weapon can be really good, especially against biological enemies. Not so great against sentinels, but I mean, it's a flamethrower, looks really awesome. Plus, you have a new AI module that works just the same as the normal one. In any case, I would definitely love to know what you expect of the new update. Like, what do you think it is going to be? Do you think we're getting a brand new feature update, or is it going to be another expedition? Do you think it's Worlds Part 2, or is it something else? In the meantime, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.